What's going on, guys? Beckley, It's a blessing to be here. Thank God I'm alive. Thank God for you. Just thank God for everything. Just amazing just to be alive. Today is part 6 of Power of Ambition. Remember, your ambition is your mission for your vision. Okay? So that's probably like the subtitle. Uh, Leave that alone. Come here. My roommate dog. Justice, he's trying to mess with this frog, so I'm trying to save him. Sorry about that. Okay, so basically, in life we have different things we want to do each morning. Well, maybe some of us don't. Some of us get up at 12. Some of us are on our own schedule, which is right. This is your world. This is not your world, but this is your life, and you can do what you want, do what you want to do, however you want to do it, which way you want to do it, doesn't matter, okay? So take that in mind. But the key is the discipline. Okay, what is you ambitious of, or is it you getting this next promotion, or is it you creating the next device, or is it you acquiring this piece of land? Is it you becoming a CEO? Is it you having more time? What is it? What is it? What are you passionate about? What leads you to keep going each day? Okay, so for example, this is what I do. Each morning, I have rituals. I make sure I get those done early in the morning. First thing. Come here. Oh, this dog is. Come here. I'm sorry, y'all. Just make sure he ain't trying to cross the street. Well, basically, if you have certain things you want to do in life, you can do it. So, for instance, my example is in the morning, before I get phone calls, or before text messages or emails or social media or just things I have to do, I make sure I develop myself in the morning. Okay, I make sure of that because I know how it is. Just imagine you driving. This happened to me before here this year. Okay. I made sure, I do my rituals in the morning, and I was about to close on this house. Talk to these sellers about closing on this house, and the car just stopped. Now, if I didn't develop myself and didn't know, if I wasn't, a man of God or anything of that nature, I would be confused. I would have been angry. I would have been sad. I would have been upset. It hit me a little bit. I was a little bit disappointed, but thank God for, law of attraction, because I have a team now and I didn't have to be there. And then we closed on it and everything went smooth. I thank God for that. So, things in life happen. You just got to understand why it happened. To me, that was a situation where it was like God was like, hey, trust me. You will get this house. This will close. Don't worry about it. This is I want you to stop and think more about me and trust me on this. So I just said, hey, I do. I would love to be there, but don't get me wrong. I have a team, so I'm gonna let them handle it. And they handle it because I trusted them. I had faith in them. Not saying you gotta trust every human 100%, but just trust them to a certain extent on what they can do. So that's the difference. So when you have an ambition, you get things done accordingly to your timeline, okay? So your timeline might be, hey, I'm going to want to be a professional athlete. In the morning, I'm going to work out hard. You make sure you get that done before you got to go take your mother to dinner or go to a family meeting or something. You won't plan to do that at 3 o'clock, and then you have to be there at 3 and you want to work out at 3. It doesn't work out. So the thing is, use your time. If you trying to use the power of ambition, you should get up early in the morning and get the things you need to do to self-develop yourself early in the morning before you get involved with life. Stuff just happens. I didn't plan on the car just stopping in the middle of the road. I didn't plan that. But things happen. It's life. So you just got to make sure that you have everything that you need to do to develop yourself before you go out into the to earth and stuff just happens. So some things you don't know what's gonna happen. If you sit down early in the morning, don't be distracted by nobody. You could get things done. But if you get in that car, it might be traffic. It might delay the time. There's other people in this world. So that's why it's highly important to develop yourself before you develop more things in life. More things in life might be your business. More things in life might be being an athlete or going to school and things of that nature. It's always good to develop yourself before that because, like Jim Rome said, and a lot of great other speakers, if you work on yourself, it's funny because it's like one of my favorites. It's like he said, if you work on yourself, you can make a fortune. You work on your business, you can make a living, and which is highly true. I seen it. I seen just off the statistics of looking at certain businesses, and when you look at businesses that shut down within 10 years or within 2 years of opening, they shut down. Why? Because there was money-driven businesses without a vision. Those that still running and up and running, it was a mission because they had an ambition. So that's why they're still running, like McDonald's. Everybody's trying to start a restaurant. Some of them closed. Why McDonald's still running? That's because the owner, he worked on himself, and now it reflects his business. And his business was mission-driven, not money-driven. So even though money, is it keeps it going, but it's the mind frame of the business. You might think McDonald's is selling burgers and stuff, but the key goal is real estate. So that's just part of the mission. That's part of the vision, and that was a part of his ambition and the power that he used. So we as humans, we can do the same thing. Just make sure that you know what you want to do and always work on yourself. Okay, it's important to have a business and things of that nature. Work in the business, but work on yourself before your day starts. God bless.